It's a high school with NAPLAN and HSC results so exemplary, its turnaround has inspired the federal government's $5 million rollout of its quality teaching rounds model across the country. This is Cessnock High School, nestled in the lush Hunter Valley. Despite its shiny new exterior, Cessnock holds a dark past. Its previous reputation, a nightmare high school, according to both students and teachers.
Stereotypes that it was quite aggressive.
It used to be known as like Stash House High.
Felt more like a security guard than a teacher.
You can get caught up in the drama and the concerns.
And sort of Cessnock was, down the highway.
It was honestly kind of like crowd control when I first started.
This is Principal Riley, and as you'll soon find out, he's like a superstar here. He started his role here as principal 5 years ago and found it important to first fully understand Cessnock's unique challenges.
The environment that our kids come from is a low socioeconomic environment. Lots of broken families, lots of crime. So all those things that can impact on kids and therefore impact on their learning, they're high in our community.
Could anyone buy shares?
It's this deep understanding of Cessnock's unique challenges that informed the school's changes and those exceptional results.
We were 11th in the state last year for NAPLAN growth from year 7 to 9. We were first in the Hunter. Our average HSC results gone up 53% in the last 4 or 5 years. Our bands have moved from 2 and 3 to 4 and 5 as the average band students achieve.
But how exactly did they pull this off? Principal Riley says his 5 big rocks are trauma-informed practice, quality teaching rounds, effective staffing, a better learning environment offering laptop loans and online learning, and lastly, establishing what he calls the Cessnock way.
I feel like for so long, the attitude was kind of like, oh, they come from a disadvantaged community, feel bad for them or something. But I feel like now we have really high expectations of the kids that I understand, home's not great, but we've got all of this in place to support you, so you need to meet us halfway. And the kids have really responded to that. Kids will rise to the occasion if you have the expectations of them.
Cessnock's high expectations approach is informed by the Berry Street education model, a set of strategies on how to engage students with complex unmet learning needs, often from trauma backgrounds. And the self-improvement never stops. On the day of filming, Principal Riley hosted curriculum auditors from the Department of Education to review and enhance Cessnock's current English curriculum. And this was Indy, one of the school's therapy dogs, in on it too. Breaking the cycle requires a multifaceted approach, from what happens in the classroom to outside of it, and it creates a promising future for the Hunter.
We do a lot more beyond the classroom, and I think that's what I love about the school is that the staff...
Ms. Pollock contributes to the school's extracurricular space, running the school's F1 team, and Principal Riley highlights their victory at Choral Fest this year. The shiny award sits proudly in his office. But it's not just the teachers that have felt a change. The students themselves have also appreciated the shift.
And we used to be known as Stash House High, which is a uniform. It's a brand of clothing, but now you actually see a lot of kids wearing uniform, which is nice.
Even more promising is how these changes are shaping their future aspirations, helping them envision a bright future beyond the classroom.
I want to go into pet grooming. I've always wanted to be something in the vet industry.
I plan on after school maybe joining the Air Force for a year or 2, and then after that hopefully I will either do beauty or hairdressing.
I've always wanted to after school be a flight attendant. I'm planning to go into TAFE after school to go get all the other qualifications for it.
So, with all of this excitement, what's next for Cessnock?
Interesting question. Who knows? But we've got a launch pad now. We've got a strong school culture. Very proud of where we've got to. I'll probably lose some staff because they'll go on and be promoted at some stage. And we'll continue to build on what we have and probably further identify areas of need in our curriculum to cater for that. But we're getting better all the time, I think.
Olivia Bui, Central News.